let's not kid ourselves at all. There is no console war. There hasn't been a console war since Don Matrick. There's no direct competition from the Xbox and the PlayStation because the PlayStation is light years ahead of Xbox in every conceivable measure. These are just facts. However, in their attempt to continue to maintain market relevancy, Microsoft has announced a new campaign called This is Xbox. And I wanted to take a look at it with you guys because it is interesting. And it's not to say I'm a Microsoft hater. I'm not. I'm just over them. I'm just over everything that they have done the last few years, the lack of really good games, their half-assed attempt at making Gears of War relevant, which failed. Halo Infinite wasn't the game we wanted it to be. Game Pass turned into a lot of mediocre titles. Yes, they did procure Activision Blizzard, but at what cost? Well, that still remains to be seen. So it makes sense that they're going to pivot away from that and go into a different ad space to make Xbox less of the plastic piece of hardware that I have and more into this service. Now, you saw it really when Game Pass first came out. Game Pass had a pretty clever marketing campaign trying to get people invested in the product, invested in the service. And I think it was relatively successful. I was a very early adopter of Game Pass. Thankfully, FanFest did give me quite a few years of free Xbox Game Pass. But even when that ran out, I did buy the premium edition that gave me access to the games on my PC as well as on my console, which was awesome. But kind of ran its course. Wasn't really a lot of excitement coming out of that service. So I jumped wholeheartedly into PlayStation, and I haven't regretted it. But Microsoft obviously still trying to salvage the insane price that they asked for Activision Blizzard, trying to get their product in front of as many people as they can, pivoted entirely away from a products-based company into a service-based company, just like they did with Microsoft Outlook announces the This is Xbox campaign. We believe that gaming should be easy to access and available for everyone. So whether you play on an Xbox console, a PC, a Samsung Smart TV, a handheld, a mobile phone, an Amazon Fire TV, or a Meta Quest, you can play with Xbox. In fact, you're probably reading this on an Xbox-enabled device that can be powered with the help of the cloud or the Xbox app for PC. And that is the inspiration behind the This is Xbox campaign. It's going to be broadcast across multiple devices and screens, showcasing the evolution of Xbox as a platform that extends across devices with bold, iconic, and fun visuals, always with a lighthearted tone. So you could see some of the photos. This is an Xbox. This is an Xbox for your lap. This is a cat box. This is an Xbox on the inside. This is a bento box, and so on and so on. This is what they're calling an immersive takeover, to basically say they've had fun labeling things in unexpected places, featuring the campaign visuals across San Francisco, Atlanta, Chicago, Sydney, Melbourne, Brisbane, London, New York, and Berlin, to show that Xbox can be anywhere. And they got a little video here. We're going to take a look at it together. I'm going to go ahead and mute this so I don't get in trouble. And there you could see they are showing off all the different places you can have an Xbox and all the different places you can enjoy the content of Microsoft, which honestly is probably the best saving grace they have, is to capture that mobile market. The hardcore console gaming market is very, very, very firmly PlayStation at this point. A lot of people do own the Nintendo Switch as a secondary console, but we're not really seeing that across really anything else. And it's clear that this, to me, I don't think they're making another console. I think the Series X is it. And they're just going to pivot into a service and say, hey, you can play your games wherever you're at. Don't worry about it. They are partnering all over the place. They have cast a wide net, and this does show the strength of Microsoft's ability to broadcast across the globe and across spaces that Sony just doesn't reach into. They've partnered with brands including Samsung. Obviously, they've already got the deal with Samsung smart TVs, Crocs, Porsche, and the Happy Egg Company to help bring the campaign to life in new and unexpected ways. You could see some of the billboards here on Times Square, and they also have a merchandise collection for you. This is your invitation. This is what they want to leave you on. They want you to be excited for the brand. They want you to buy into it and realize that you can pick up any electronic device and get access to the Xbox catalog via Game Pass. Obviously, they're promoting Call of Duty Black Ops 6, which is outselling a zillion to one on PlayStation over Xbox. Now, you could argue, of course, the reason why is because all the Game Pass people are playing it for free, so they wouldn't purchase it. I'm not so sure about that. Xbox has been a little mum on the numbers, but they have Indiana Jones and the Great Circle coming out on Xbox, also on PlayStation next year. Avowed, which does look awesome. I'm very excited for Avowed. And Microsoft Flight Simulator, obviously showing the breadth and the depth of all things Xbox. They also include an updated Xbox Gear Store, which does have this is an Xbox branding that says either this is an Xbox or this is not an Xbox, depending on what your flavor is. If you want it on a shirt, a hoodie, your cell phone, a jacket, just to name a few places where you can get into that branding. And I suspect, as they showed, or as I mentioned in the partnership stuff before, it's going to be spread out everywhere. They want to get the brand in front of you. They want to be a fun, lighthearted, jovial brand, and they want to get you excited for what the future holds. And I think that's where the pessimist in me really sets in. And I think, what does the future hold for Xbox? And where are we going next? And I don't know. I really don't know. I will tell you, as a 42-year-old man with a rotten eye and a really nice television and a really nice sound system upstairs, I am not going to be enjoying the latest, greatest games on my cell phone or on my iPad. I am going to be enjoying them in front of my insanely awesome television, listening with my Sennheiser HD 660s, using my upgraded sound system with a pro controller in the comfort of my own home. That's how I'm going to game, and I'm going to get the best graphical experience every single time because the processing will be done directly in front of me. I'll get vivid colors. I will have OLED support, HDR support, and it's going to look amazing and feel amazing, and I'm going to get into the zone and enjoy it. I'm not going to be playing the latest and greatest games sitting on the toilet or sitting at my office or sitting in the living room on my little tiny cell phone screen streaming a game from some server with input latency, artifacting, and bland visuals. So for me, my Xbox is upstairs gathering dust because they haven't done anything to win me over. But this campaign is obviously not targeting me. It's targeting all the people out there who are maybe curious about games, who don't want to invest in all the wonderful things that I have invested in and would rather instead just kind of dabble and play on their phone. Will that work? Is that what people really want? I don't think so personally. I think they're advertising to a market sector that doesn't exist, that we all wish existed, obviously, that free money from the dad of, the dad who's never played games, who has a little bit of free time and wants to see what all the hubbub is about and falls in love and spends $10 a month streaming games on his cell phone. Like, come on, that person doesn't exist. I don't understand this campaign. It is odd. I think it shows just how far Microsoft is out of touch with their core fan base, the people that put them on the map, the people that want the next great experience in the comfort of their home with their elite controllers, with the games and the franchises they love. The fact that we are instead focusing on this instead of some of the great games that they should be working on tells you a lot about the fact that they don't have a lot of great games to work on. We don't need gimmicks. We need product. We don't have it. We still don't have it. And while this campaign is cute and edgy and fun, it's not for me. And I suspect most people who are invested in the ecosystem, who are even going to be remotely aware that this campaign exists, would also agree with me. This is not for them. I've said it before, I'll say it again. Phil Spencer has to go. There needs to be a radical overhaul of what the Xbox brand is. There needs to be a radical overhaul of what Xbox brand wants to be. This will not get them there. And for that, I am very, very certain. Thank you guys so much for watching. Take care of yourselves. And until next time, this is YouTube, not an Xbox. And have a wonderful day. And I'll see you guys on the other side. Bye-bye.